modified organisms, or GMOs, are in most of the things you eat. You have been eating genetically modified food for a long time, but no one has told you. It was found that GMO ingredients are in 80% of packaged food in the US. But what is a GMO? Genetically modified organisms are experimental plants or animals that have been genetically engineered in a laboratory with DNA from other plants, animals, bacteria, and viruses. But why GMOs? There are two main reasons. Reason number one is that seed producers modify their seeds to make it resistant to the brand of herbicide. But there are dangers of using herbicide. Genetically modified crops and their associated herbicides can harm birds, insects, amphibians, marine ecosystems, and soil ecosystems. They reduce biodiversity, pollute water resources, and are unsustainable. Roundup herbicide has been shown to cause birth defects in amphibians, cause embryonic deaths, endocrine disruptions, and organ damage in animals even at very low doses. Reason number two is that seed producers modify plants to contain built-in pesticides. One example of this is corn. Corn has been genetically engineered to express agriculturally desirable traits. It has been genetically modified since 1996. The DNA of corn is altered with a naturally occurring bacterium gene to make the plant immune to the weed killer Roundup and to make the corn produce a toxin lethal to insects. By mixing genes from totally unrelated species, genetic engineering unleashes a host of unpredictable side effects. The process of creating a genetically modified plant can result in massive collateral damage that produces new toxins, allergens, carcinogens, and nutritional deficiencies. GMOs also have a negative effect on society. They have actually caused the use of herbicides and pesticides to increase significantly, leaving more chemical residue on crops for consumers to ingest. It is found that autism, gluten intolerance, birth defects, and many more startling health issues are all linked back to one of these chemicals, Monsanto's Roundup weed killer. In the article, GMO Dangers, Facts You Need to Know, a plant biologist states that GMOs are dangerous and are used more than the world thinks. He states that GMOs may be unlabeled and therefore unknowingly abundant in your diet. Processed foods are likely to contain ingredients from GMO crops, such as corn and soy. Most crops, however, are still non-GMO, including rice, wheat, barley, oats, grapes, and beans. It is also said in the article that GMO crops still run far ahead of our understanding of their risks. A solution that will make a difference in the United States is the ban, or at least labeling, of GMOs. In the US and Canada, it is not required to label genetically modified foods. In the United States, you can only find non-GMO labels on very little products. It was found that GMOs are banned or have labeling restrictions in 40 countries. In the United States, we should take into account the dangers of genetically modified food and require the labeling or ban of GMOs and all the problems it causes us.